The origin of the universe and life, according to Hinduism. Scientists have long been searching for answers to the origin of the universe and all life. According to our research and the study of many ancient scriptures, and thanks to the research of the theosophical current, it was possible to shed light on certain ancient teachings, which clearly reveal the origin of the universe and all life. The most impressive thing is that they coincide with the theories of many current scientists. Here we will reveal the origin, according to ancient scriptures, and theosophical research and other similar currents. But first, don't forget to subscribe and give us a like. This helps the platform to help us spread this little known information. Much of the scriptures investigated are the Bhagavatam, Vishnu Purana and the Bhagavad Gita. All this information was given by Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna was on earth 5,000 years ago and revealed himself as the incarnated divinity, lived 125 years and demonstrated his divinity. The name Krishna means, Chris creator, then, hey, originally. That is to say, the original God. Let us begin to see what Lord Krishna reveals. Lord Krishna explains that from the divine plane, the supreme abode, which is the divine universe, where matter also exists in a very subtle form, and it is a plane of the highest vibration, where there are also millions of planets, but there is the planet, main of the supreme, where with its divine power, it carries out its plenary expansion of Narayana, with 4 arms, which represents the 4 elements, fire, earth, air and water, to create the densest matter and of less vibration. From Narayana, in turn, emanates infinite cosmic eggs, or evolutionary spheres. In the evolutionary spheres, there is duality, necessary for the evolution of souls. Later we will expand on this subject of the origin of the being, the spirit and the soul. Within each evolutionary sphere, at its core, is Vishnu, another expansion of Krishna of lower vibration. From Lord Vishnu, in turn, emanates Brahma, the cosmic logos. In turn, Brahma has at his command his assistants, called the rishis, or sages, the cosmos-creators, or creators of the cosmos. The divine plane has a high vibration. If we are there, our perception of time is different. One day on earth is experienced in the divine plane as thousands of years. The different creations have different vibration speeds, and in the multiple planes time is perceived in different perceptions, speeds and densities. The evolutionary spheres, or cosmic eggs, are made up of 7 dimensions, and the cosmic logos from the highest plane of the evolutionary sphere, together with its assistants, fill all the planes with creation, up to the physical plane where we live. Each plane is denser and slower in vibration, so that the cosmic eggs have duality. There are the 7 lower planes, called patalas, also called hells, where the vibration is very dense. Thanks to the 7 cosmic planes and the 7 lower planes, duality is generated in the evolutionary spheres. And as their name indicates, evolutionary spheres, where all life evolves. In the 7 lower planes, the perception of time is much slower and the perceptions and sensations are very strong. As we have seen, the cosmic logos, with its assistants the cosmos creators, create a stage in each plane, and create millions of species, in the different kingdoms, mineral, vegetal, animal and intelligent beings. There are some extraterrestrial races, which in turn create other races, hybrids, some to have slave races, and others for the improvement of their own races. The human being and any other intelligent race in the cosmos, all are made up of 7 bodies. Let us look at these bodies. We have the physical body with which we live in this physical plane, in the 3rd dimension. Then we have the etheric body, which we could call the electronic body, because it vitalizes the physical body. Then comes the astral body or emotional body, also called a body of desire, with which we move in the astral plane or fourth dimension, which helps us feel desires and emotions of all kinds. Then comes the lower mental body or lower manas, which is in the fifth dimension, where our concrete thoughts are. Then also in the fifth dimension is the superior mental body or causal body. The soul is the abstract mind. In this body are stored all the memories, knowledge and experience of all previous lives, with images and sensations. Then in the sixth dimension is the Buddhist plane, is the plane of cosmic consciousness. There we have our Buddhist body, or consciousness, which helps us to be aware of ourselves and everything else. Finally, in the spiritual plane or seventh dimension within the cosmic egg, where the spirit is, the divine spark of God. All these bodies are within us in each dimension, penetrate and interpenetrate each other without being confused, forming a unit that helps us in the evolution of the soul. What we call the being is the superior triad, the spiritual body, the Buddhic body and the causal body. It is the structure designed by the cosmic logos, with the instruction of the main creator. And the lower quaternary is made up of the physical, etheric, astral and lower mental body, with which the being experiences dense levels of the physical plane, which help to experience the opposite extremes of the physical plane. And just as our planet has its day and night, so the evolutionary sphere, or cosmic egg, has its day and night, which the Hindus call day and night of Brahma. In the center, or nucleus, of the cosmic egg, is Vishnu. There the cosmic day began. From him Brahma emanates and his assistants, using the primordial substance, fill the cosmic egg, expanding from the center throughout the cosmic egg. Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavatam, just as a spider throws its threads and creates its web, so the assistants expand the universe. When a certain time arrives, then the contraction of the creation of the universe begins, until they are absorbed by Vishnu, the nucleus. The cosmic egg is empty and only all creation remains in the cosmic matrix, Vishnu, in the center of the cosmic egg. The universe rests for the same amount of time that it was active. This cycle is called Pralatya, or the cosmic night of Brahma. And then a new cycle begins, to be repeated, the new cosmic day of Brahma, called Manvantara. Now let us look at the origin of the being. Information is based on deep spiritual research on this topic. This research coincided with the information left by Lord Krishna, found in various writings, such as the sacred scriptures of the Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavatam and the Vishnu Purana, where the origin of the multiple universes, the origin of the spirit and its evolution are clearly explained. And many scientists have agreed with these teachings. As I said before, in order to understand the reason for reincarnation, you must understand the divine plan of the original creator. If God does nothing, there will be nothing. God, through his constant creation, from the divine plane, reflects his own self-existence. The meaning of the name Krishna means Kris, creator, and N.A. originally, that is, original God. Lord Krishna said, I am the origin and dissolution of the entire universe. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7 verse 6. I am the origin of everything, and everything has evolved from me. Bhagavad Gita chapter 10 verse 8. He also said, I am the seed of everything. There is no mobile, or immobile, being that can exist without me. Bhagavad Gita chapter 10, verse 39. In the Bhagavatam he explains more broadly about the evolution of the universe and the spirits. He explains that from Lord Krishna we emanate as divine sparks, the spirits. From the original God, infinite atomic spirits constantly emanate. We are children of the Creator, made in the image and likeness, but in atomic form. The spirits have a blank soul. The spirit is identical with God, a fragment of the Creator, and the soul also emanates from the universal soul of the Creator, which helps it manifest individually. And the Creator wants that individual soul to develop its own and self-conscious individuality, through experience, living, at different levels of vibration and consciousness. The spirit, with its soul, spends a period on the divine plane. It is like when we go through school, kindergarten and high school. All this happens on the divine plane. The spirits here, on this plane, cannot develop their soul. Since on this plane, only absolute good exists, and to develop this soul, you need to experience duality. The Lord's plan is for the spirit to develop its soul, and for this, the spirit enters one of the evolutionary spheres, or cosmic eggs, where, yes, duality exists. These spirits, already within a sphere, evolutionary, the soul, will enter the primary school stage. There the soul experiences the densest level of matter, the mineral kingdom, passing through the four elements, earth, water, air and fire. Experience the earth, the densest plane, like gnomes and payrolls, also called goblins, then go through the water element, like undines and newts, then to the air element, like sylphs and sylphs, then the fire element, like salamanders and salamanders. Then the soul can move to the plant world, the nervous system of nature, then it moves to the animal kingdom, starting as fish, then it moves to reptiles, birds and mammals. The soul has already had diverse experiences, from the most basic to the most complex life of birds and mammals. The soul has already accumulated many experiences, of all kinds. They experience animal desire, and have managed to develop an elemental mind. You are now ready to move on to higher levels of consciousness, with more refined bodies or vehicles. And so it goes to the school level, the high school. There the soul is reincarnated in different cosmic races, to experience multiple civilizations. According to various investigations, they have been aware of about 27 extraterrestrial races. There are an estimated 35 civilizations in the Milky Way. We are not the only civilization in the universe. God's plan is for you to wake up, to stop being automatons. Awaken consciousness, self-awareness, and the soul reaches a degree of maturity. It's like a movie where a robot stops being an automaton and realizes that it exists, that it is alive. On one occasion, the follower of Jesus told him that he would follow him, but to give him time to bury a family member. Jesus tells his disciple to follow him and let the dead bury their dead. Matthew, chapter 8, verse 22. If it is clearly understood that humanity is the living dead, human beings with sleeping conscience, and Jesus, what he wanted is for humanity to wake up from sleep, without conscience. Lord Krishna said, in the Bhagavatam, that it is urgent to achieve Krishna consciousness, God consciousness, since death occurs at any moment. Some souls awaken and become aware of their place in the cosmos. Others, more fortunate, will meet the avatar, which manifests in all civilizations. For example, the extraterrestrial race, the Pleiadians, note that Lord Krishna is an incarnation of God. Upon awakening from reincarnation, the soul matures, and we must now go to the source. It no longer requires reincarnation again. When reincarnated again, they are at risk of falling down wrong paths. Since when you reincarnate you'll lose your memory. The avatar, Buddha too, indicated that he should free himself from the wheel of samsara, or reincarnation. Lord Krishna already explained how to get out of this evolutionary sphere or cosmic egg. He explains it in chapter 8 of the Bhagavad Gita. What you think about most in this life, that is what you will go to when you definitively leave this current body. And whoever at the end of life leaves the body remembering me only, immediately attains my nature. There is no doubt about this. Whatever state of existence one remembers when he leaves the body, that state he will reach without fail. Therefore you should always think of me in the form of Krishna and at the same time perform your prescribed duty. With your activities dedicated to me and with your mind and intelligence fixed on me, you will reach me without a doubt. He who meditates on me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, with his mind constantly engaged in remembering me, and who does not deviate from the path, he surely reaches me. The Supreme Person should be meditated upon as the one who knows everything, who is the oldest of all, who is the controller, who is smaller than the smallest, who is the sustainer of everything, who is beyond all material conception, who is inconceivable and who is always a person. He is luminous like the sun, and is transcendental, beyond this material nature. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 8, verses 5-10. When the soul, after many reincarnations, awakens, it stops being an automaton, it becomes aware of the Creator and like the prodigal son, it returns home, to the divine universe. But it doesn't all end there. Enter the advanced stage, the university, but not human, but divine. There the soul matures with its spirit, the divine spark, reaches the spiritual university, aware of being children of the Supreme and being part of the family of the Creator. There, in communion with the Creator, we continue to grow and become older children. They become collaborators in the creation and recreation of reality for all eternity. There will never be boredom, but rather the dynamic children of creation. God is reflected in his creation and in his children. Lord Krishna said, "If I stop acting, everything created disappears. As above, so below. Sooner or later, all living beings will return to the source. But many will continue in this labyrinth of reincarnations. It's a personal decision." Lord Krishna says that when the person comes out of the evil path and follows him, he is already on the path of liberation. The higher law transcends and annuls the lower law. Just as in Catholics, Jesus speaks of mercy. In the teachings of Lord Krishna, it is similarly revealed that by the mercy of Lord Krishna, we achieve liberation. Here on my channel, there is more talk about this topic. I invite you to watch the numerous videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit all notifications, share and comment. This helps me make YouTube take us more into account. And thank you very much. Have a happy day.